So when talking about a common heritage, in our Jewish literature, we are taught that there is such a thing as the common faith, a fundamental religion which all men are born into. And this is a basic faith which is obligated on all mankind. In the past, we've called it by different names, Yirei Shamayim, which means the fear of the people who have fear of heaven, Ger Toshav, or Bnei Noach, the children of Noah, or during Hellenist times in Greek it was called Theosebea. And according to the school of thought of Rabbi Ben Mosed, this fundamental faith is also called by the name Islam. Some have suggested that this refers to the great number of non-Jewish believers who came to sacrifice the Qurban Shlamim in Jerusalem together with the Jews. Salamai, Muslimai, Muslimi. This could be a clear indication in our literature that Islam is an ancient religion dating back to the time of the Second Temple, or even earlier. And if Islam's roots, if the roots of Islam are the same as what we call Bnei Noach, then for us it is much older. This is the religion of Noah. This is the religion of Adam himself.
Justified by its book. If your religion is true, it must be justified by its book. There must be something concrete, not just what you say or what this person does or what this person says. There must be something concrete that I can have passed down to me, that I can pass down to someone else, that validifies this religion, that validates it. So I asked them for a Quran. And when I started reading the Quran, in the first 2 chapters, I started getting to names that I remembered. I started reading the story of Moses, the story of David, the story of Jesus, the story of Harun, of Abraham. And what I realized that these stories were different than any story I've ever seen in the Bible. These taught that these people were at the highest echelon of the society. They were at the highest peak of morality. They were the people to be followed. They were the guiding example. Not only did they command the people to do good, they were the living example of it. And this to me was what made sense. This was what I was looking for. This was the people that I could follow. These were prophets. This was what I could call a prophet. So needless to say, I kept reading through the Quran, but I had given my heart to this book after the 2nd and 3rd chapter. I had said to myself that I don't care what this religion is, but if this is the book that justifies it, I want to be whatever these people are. And I want to be whatever this book tells me I need to be. And I would read in the book that it said that Allah has called us Muslims. So I said I'm a Muslim. All alone in my room, I said I'm a Muslim. And I went back to the mosque the next day, three days later. I read the whole Quran from beginning to end in 3 days. And I went back to the mosque because I wanted to be a Muslim. And I knocked on the door and it was locked. Muslims only come to the mosque on Fridays in 1998, except on Fridays. So the guy at the gas station told me, he said, if you're looking for the Muslims, they'll be back on Friday. Alhamdulillah now, they have 5 salah a day in the masjid in Jackson. In Greenville, South Carolina. They have an Islamic school there. Alhamdulillah. Praise be to God. So I came back on Friday and I took my shahada. I said, Ashhadu an la ilaha illallah wa ashhadu Muhammad Rasulullah. I believe there's no God but Allah, and that Muhammad is the messenger of Allah.
In Melbourne, as summer as it can get in Melbourne, and I was sitting there thinking, this is it, this is the night. I'd been, investigating all the spiritual proofs, all the scientific proofs about the fact that the mountains are the pegs, about, how the embryo develops inside, the woman, all these amazing proofs, but I still needed that little push. It's like I was on the edge of a cliff, I was ready to jump, I just needed a push. So I was sitting there, it was very quiet. I was reading Quran, I stopped. I said, Allah, this is my moment. This is the time I'm about to jump into Islam. All I need is just a sign. Just a little sign, nothing huge, maybe a bolt of lightning. Maybe half the house could fall down or something, just small. Small for you, man. You created the earth, come on. So I sat there, I was waiting for the candle to start lighting up to 4 meters high like in the movies. And I go, okay, go. And subhanAllah, nothing, absolutely nothing happened. I was really disappointed, to be honest. So I sat there and I said, Allah, this is your chance. I'm here. I'm not going nowhere. I'll give you another chance. Okay, maybe you were busy. You know, I know it's daytime over the other side of the world. There's a whole lot of stuff going on. Maybe this time it could just be like a car backfiring. You know, something small. All right, the half the house, the candle. Let's forget that. A bird could fart outside. I don't care. Just anything. So I said, okay, go. And subhanAllah, absolutely nothing happened. And I mean, I couldn't have even said, oh, that was it. That creep just then in the wall, that was it. Absolutely nothing happened. I was really disappointed. I was gutted. I was sitting there thinking, this is it, you know, this was my last chance, Islam, and I haven't found it. I pulled back the Quran, I turned back to where I was reading. SubhanAllah, the very next verse on the next page. For those of you who ask for signs, have we not shown you enough already? Look around you. Look at the stars. Look at the sun. Look at water. These are the signs for the people of knowledge. SubhanAllah.
Statistically, by the year 2015, Muslims will be a majority in the world.